In this video, you'll learn 5 powerful strategies for managing your motivation. Lesson 1: Learn to use the greatest power in your life. The two controlling forces in life are pain and happiness. Everything we do is either to avoid pain or to enjoy it. When we have a choice, we weigh the outcome we think will be the outcome and avoid the task that we think will cause the most pain. We take pleasure in things that we think will bring us joy or that we think have brought us joy in the past. This explains why you're procrastinating. You procrastinate because we think taking action is more painful than doing nothing. This is how you might think when you have a letter to write. Writing a thesis seems very painful. Instead, we postponed. When procrastination is bad, it hurts less when we sit down to write. Funny how the pain of procrastination escalates when homework is handed in the next day. This motivated us to go to work, and so we did. So how does this help? You say you have a job to do, but there is no motivation in your head, even on paper. If not, write down why you're upset. For example, I would be depressed, weak and lazy. I feel that I am not progressing towards my goal. I won't be able to enjoy my time because I'll be thinking about the work I have to do now. You should reduce the pain associated with doing this. So to write something like this, I only have to write for an hour. When I started working, I enjoyed the job. It wasn't as bad as I thought. What you want to do is break the equation and do what you want to achieve. You can also write about how you're going to have fun while you work. Write something like this and I'll be happy afterwards. I'm one step closer to my goal. I will feel productive and proud of myself. It's very simple, but it works. The second lesson encourages chimpanzees. Your brain is made up of different parts. The two main determinants are the limbic system and the frontal lobe. Understanding how these two functions work is crucial to knowing your motivation. The limbic system is the best part of the brain and deals with emotions, while the frontal lobe deals with reality and the mind. The best way to see this is to think of chimpanzees as the limbic system of the brain and humans as the logical frontal lobe. When it comes to motivation, the chimp plays an important role in the cause of your struggle. People understand why certain activities are done, because he knows how to delay gratification. So when you think about working on your goals, it's not an argument. This is not the case with chimpanzees. It's easier to understand if you think you have a chimpanzee that you really need to convince to work in your head. The chimpanzee part of the brain has evolved to help us survive. And that means managing with the least possible effort. He wants instant rewards and isn't smart enough to understand delayed gratification. He doesn't understand your point either. So how to use this information? You have to understand how to support the chimpanzee, because when you do, you alienate the other party. Chimpanzees are motivated by animals like sex, food, shelter, energy, which means companionship and sleep. First, be sure to cover the basics before trying to get chimps to do anything. Adequate sleep, food and water, even having to go to the bathroom and not being warm enough, can affect the chimpanzee, preventing it from wanting to work. That's why it's hard to work when tired and hungry.